All right, welcome back. We are doing part 3 of our Houseplant Tour Spring 2024 series. Today we're going to do the office. I'm going to show you my office jungle where I work every single day. And yeah, I had to redo that one 3 times. The first time I filmed it, I realized I had the camera the wrong way. The second time, my brother was trying to help me by holding the camera, but unfortunately his breathing was so heavy I couldn't mask it, so I had to redo it again. And so I did that. Third time's a charm maybe. So I'll take you over to that, and I will see you when it's done. All right, so here we are in my office. I'm just gonna do a quick pan of the jungle that I work in every day. Absolutely love it. I have a beautiful view to my patio at the back, which when it's done, it's just amazing. It's like an extension to my office. And yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll start over in that corner with the pothos. And this poor leaf, sorry. All right, this is sorry. Okay, so we will start with my golden pothos. Just look at some of that variegation. It looks like stunning in this camera light, actually. This pothos is well over 20 years old. It's been broken into pieces. It's been in water. It's been in soil. It's been... Obviously, I'm trying to put it on a pole. That was first attempt 2 years ago, I think. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I still have all these long stems. And they've got beautiful variegation. And the sizing on these ones is pretty good. These guys started to get lower or smaller. You can see that better. And they're quite green. And yet this one here, oh, look at that. Can you see this? The stem here is actually quite pretty. And it's just growing. So I haven't really finished pinning. I have to get better at this. Pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just talking and I'm not paying attention to the phone. I haven't continued pinning this up yet because I'm kind of deciding what to do with her, and I think I want to try and get something done this summer. I'm considering either putting this one on a huge stake, much like I mentioned for the other pinatum that I have, or cutting these off and propagating. I kind of would like the stake idea though, not a moss pole, but just I've got some really big stakes, so I might do that. I'll bring you along with me whenever I get around to doing something with her. But I really would love to see. I don't know if you've ever seen these leaves on a pole. They're beautiful. They're massive. So yes, that is one of my pothos, golden pothos. Just see how dark. See, that's just jade green, and it's in a very dark corner. Whereas up here it tends to be getting more of the ceiling light. It's funny. Window light, no light. All right, moving on. Here we've got my green Maranta. She is just beautiful, but it's a struggle. I've lost a lot of leaves since I got her. And I found, and I don't know why, if you can see the color difference, I don't know if you'll be able to actually tell. It's like a different color to say, let me find one of her newer ones, to this. So you go, look at that leaf, and you can see it in that leaf. It's got like a gray tinge. It came like that from the nursery, so I don't know if that's age, I don't know if that's conditions, but most of those leaves have gone now. They all died off, so that's all right. And so now I just actually realized, look at that. See if we can focus. Come on. With a new leaf. More coming. So that to me is super exciting. She's starting to really grow back and grow stronger. So yes, I absolutely love this plant. And of course I've struggled with Morantas, but I won't give up. I won't give up. And I keep buying more. You'll see. Here is my other golden pothos. She's just actually a propagation from the other plant I just showed you. I propagated her in water, and then I put her probably, I don't even know, I'm going to say a year ago. She's just kind of sitting here. Doesn't have the greatest variegation. Has some nice leaf sizes. But I might be okay with just leaving her as she is. Like, I'm not, yeah. Just let her fill in a bit more. I kind of neglect her a little bit, so. Oh, pothos, you're just so easy to neglect. Okay, so then here, moving, this room is a little crowded, is my beautiful Princess Palm. I've had her for over 2 years now. And the first year I got her, of course, she was outside because I bought her to put outside. Then I brought her in for the winter and I babied her. And then when it came time last summer to put her back out, I didn't acclimate her properly and I burnt a bunch of her fronds. So I was afraid and she came inside for the rest of the summer. So bad. But this year, I want to put her near that Majesty palm I got. You'll see it in the outdoor tour video. So I am going to work on acclimating her. Problem is the space I have to acclimate plants slowly into the sunlight is very minimal, and I have a lot of big plants I've got to try and acclimate. So yeah, I think it's going to be a long process, but yeah, so she's doing well. And here we've got, just swinging over here, this is my Colocasia Dark Star, who, honestly, I don't know if you can, just gonna let a glare on. Beautiful. Look how big these leaves are. That one in the back, I do have her at pin that you see on the thing. It keeps drooping. I don't know if that, the leaf seems to be fine. I don't want to touch it too much, but the leaf isn't yellowing or dying in any way. It's just, I think, all I can assume is maybe I underwatered at one point and she just lost her strength in her branch. So I've got her pinned up and hopefully I can get her to strengthen up through the summer. Now she was outside. I got her last summer and I went through the winter and I brought her in and I get one leaf would die, I get one leaf would die, and I went through that. And finally, I think it was February when one leaf, then 2 leaves, then 3 leaves, then 4 leaves, plus all the baby corms you can see growing down here. So yes, she's another one that I really, really want to get outside, but again, terrified to acclimate her back into sunlight. Now she's one of the Colocasias that's pretty tough though, because I have 4 other ones. I have the Mojito, the Hawaiian, I can't remember the other one, and teacups. And none of them, they're back outside now. I managed to make it through the winter, but they lost all of their beauty. I don't know if I can find a picture of what they were like last year. I'll put it up, but this one is relatively, obviously hardy and transitioned quite well. All right, so now we'll move over here. So this is my Calathea mosaica. I just absolutely, look at the pattern. Like, how can you, in these leaves? She's doing good. I just recently put her in pon and she's loving it. And I think now you can see the windows open, so they're gonna start getting huge humidity. I expect to see her doing so good. She was one of my wish list plants for quite a while and I kept putting it off. They're not expensive plants, these guys, but anyway, finally I broke down because, let me see if I can get a good picture. Let's show you this leaf again. Look at that. It's just amazing to me, the pattern in this leaf. And then we've got my silver band Maranta. Absolutely love her. She's got flowers going on. She's got some new growth there in the back. A couple of them, if you can. There's one. Whoop, one here. Oh, and one here. Oh, wait, I thought I saw another one. Yeah, one here. Oh my gosh, she's going crazy. So yeah, and she's been flowering. She's been happy. And she is on the candidate list to move into pond. So she's definitely had to make more pond, which I did yesterday, and I might transfer her over very soon. But she's just beautiful. Let's see if I can find a really pretty leaf. There you go. This one here is my Jacqueline. My success story that is no longer. I bought her, I lost her, I regrew her, and then boom, just one day she just became that. So I have her in pond. I'm still giving her water and stuff. I've got her sitting in the window, hoping for a miracle. We'll see. This one is my red Maranta. Oh, she does have a yellowing leaf. I don't know why. I just noticed that this morning. But she's in pond and otherwise loving it. She's got some new growth here. We've got a couple new flowers. Yeah, I told you, I'm not going to give up on these guys. I love the Marantas. I don't know why. I think it's the veination in them. And just the way when they get bushy. I don't know. I just love them. But this one doesn't look so pretty with that bright yellow leaf in my camera, but one leaf. Anyway, moving up here is my black pagoda lipstick plant. I know that's very shadowed. Sorry, she's right in the window. But if you can see her leaves, like I just love the pattern in her leaves. And they're like, I'm trying to find one in the camera. They're almost like a succulent leaf. They're quite thick. And she's been growing. She's been in this window. I think she could grow better. She's kind of sits in this window. She's been in for, I guess we would say, a year now. She did flower at one point. So I might think about moving her. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to fix what's not broken. She seems to be happy, but we'll see. So then, moving over here, I've got hiding in a corner is my Crispy Wave Fern in Leca. She's not been doing too well. She's did have a little bit of mealybugs, but I've got that all cleaned up. And I'm going to be taking her outside. I'm hoping to see some significant growth this summer. Really hoping. And then down here is my blue star fern. Unfortunately, let's see, you can't really see the blue in her leaves, but I'm sure if you've seen her in the stores, she's just, yeah, it's coming out as really, really bright green. Yeah, she's not doing too badly. I think she really sprouted last summer again when I had her outside, so I will definitely be taking her out soon. I would like to put her in pond, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait until fall, till I bring her back in, just for watering purposes. It's easier outdoors. And then back here is my beautiful peace lily and this flower that just keeps hanging on. Look at that stunning color. I think she's dying off soon, but I've got both my peace lily and my domino peace lily, which I don't know if you've ever seen these. Like the feel is like crepe paper, and the variegation is unbelievable. Like every leaf is different. And I just love her to pieces. They're both in pond. And yeah, this one, so this guy here, I used to be really, really diligent on checking her for water because they dry out so quickly. Oh, I got a new flower. Wait. I just saw that. Look at that. New flower. Sorry, squirreled. And then finally sitting on my desk, I don't know why, I'm staring at her all day long, and I didn't notice like 3 times she was so droopy. And yes, they can be very dramatic and they do bounce back, but I feel like there's got to be a point where bouncing back becomes damaging. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to put them in pond, and I haven't had any droopiness. She's just been a happy camper ever since. And I had them outside last year. I'm not sure if they're going to go out this year. I think I might just put them in a more prime spot for the summer. But yeah, so aren't they beautiful? And then back here is my Sayuri snake plant, Dracaena, Sansevieria, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love her. She's like so wild and crazy. She's like not standing up at all, and she's just got her own personality, doing her own thing. But if you see the coloring, can you see that? Like, it's unbelievable. Just beautiful. So yeah, she is just kind of like in that corner. I'm debating on taking all my snake plants out this summer just to kind of see if I can give them a boost. I haven't decided. I don't know where I'd put them, acclimation, etc., but I would like to just try and see how that would help. All right, on to my big, beautiful Hoya puba calyx splash. She is a monster, and you probably can't even tell from her sitting in this ring, but she's quite large. I just recently tried putting her on this circle thingy I have. I don't even know what you call that, but I want to get her a proper trellis. She's got a lot of branches here that I think she really wants to be growing up. So yeah, I definitely want to get her a proper trellis. I've got my eye open for the kind I want. Yeah, she's beautiful. Look at the variegation. Look at that. Like, come on. I like that leaf. It's kind of cool. All right, moving on. Here is my Calathea macchiana peacock. We've got a love, well, I don't want to say love-hate, but, you know, she doesn't grow really fast for me. I mean, she's doing really well, and all her leaves for a while there looked really damaged, but now I'm looking at them and they're all really, you know, yeah, I've cut some of the trims and stuff off, but she had like, see if I can find an example leaf here. I thought for one point she might have had like a fungus infection of some sort, but anyway, these 2 leaves in here are brand new. They just unfurled. And there's a new one. Where did I see it this morning? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, where is it? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So she's doing really well right now. She's grown, I'm going to say 4 leaves in the last month and a half. I don't know if that's good, but it's good for her. Just to show you, I had a lot of that kind of browning on many of the leaves. So I was a little worried, but I just kind of left it. Sometimes it's better just to not panic. But anyway, that is my macchiana. Is she gorgeous? Now here's my Triostar Stramanthe. Let me tell you, I'm going to try and find a picture of what she was like when I got her. Then when I almost killed her off the first time. Then when she started to grow back. Then when she started to lose her leaves again, which would have been, I'm going to say last fall when I moved her into this room. And to where she is now. And she is, like, this is all new growth over here. Let's see if we can move you out of the way. That's all new growth on this side, on this stem here. These are new. Like this is an older leaf. But yeah, she's just trying to give you a really good picture here. It looks like we've got something new coming in there. So, you know what? This is like another miracle don't give up. Don't give up on your calatheas, your alocasias, because honestly, even when you think they're dead, they'll come back and surprise you. So I'm hoping I can get her back to her full glory, because they're just such stunning. I see them in the stores and I want to buy another one, and then I'm like, no, we love the one we have. We're going to give her a chance to grow back. And she is. And then here is my babyish Monstera Delicioso. She is quite crazy, unruled, untamed. But I think when I work on the other Monstera this summer, I think, which I'll show you in the next video, I think I will probably get her properly on a trellis, possibly separate it out, because there's quite a few different stems in here that I think I'd like to just break her apart and give her more chance to grow. I gotta get her better lighting too. I mean, she's right under a grow light, but I'm just not seeing any fenestration or anything. So she's going outside. I'm hoping that'll do wonders for her. And then I'm just gonna push up here where my beautiful asparagus fern is. Look at that. She just trails all the way down. She's in everybody's business. Sorry for the light I'm about to show you, but she's got a stem over there. So she is, I love this plant. She's got a little bit of yellowing because I haven't been as great on watering because she's way up on that top shelf. But actually, our heater guy, he came to fix it and he left his stool, so I kept it. It's in my office, so I can actually reach her by myself now. So yeah, she's, she'll go outside. So I've got her spot already designated for this year. And then I've got my rattlesnake here, which, again, another one she's actually bouncing back nicely. But I can't get her to grow big. She just keeps doing browning, and I think she's done a lot since I've put her up in this spot here under the grow lights. But nothing spectacular. See a lot of the browning edges and stuff, and she's got the humidity right below her. So I don't know, maybe it's this particular rattlesnake, because I see other ones and they're beautiful. But before I buy a new one, I'm gonna see how she does through the summer, and we'll go from there. Oops. See, it just gets everybody's business. This one here, I'm not gonna pull her down, is Maranta Cutting, the green Maranta. Look, she's got a new leaf back there. That's the first success at doing Marantas that I've had, or propagating them. And I honestly didn't expect her to live, but she's doing well. And then up here is my philodendron heartleaf, who didn't do much for a long time, and then boom, I put her in this spot under this grow light, and she's just going nuts. So I'm gonna take a closer look at her, and I think what I want to do, because she's not that full on the top, so I think what I'm gonna do is probably propagate and then fill in the pot a little more. She's in an 8-inch, which I don't know why, but I'm afraid to change her because she's still growing. So, but she is a beautiful full plant. And then down here is my Monstera Peru. I love this plant. I love her. Now, she's been kind of in this spot for a long time. I do see the leaves getting smaller because probably the lighting. I had thought about putting her on a pole. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, that's a new leaf there. To see if we can't grow her, because look at the size, look at these leaves, look at the texture in these leaves. It's just, I just love to they're thick. They've got that ripple, bumpy feeling. I don't know how better to describe it, but yeah, so she's a bit darker than the ones I've been seeing in the stores lately, and I have to wonder if that's because of the light she's not getting. I kind of like the color she's at. So See, maybe what I'll do is just cut some of her stems off. She definitely needs a repot. She's in her original dirt. And try and propagate. I don't know. I've not propagated one of these, so we will see. But yes, doesn't she look beautiful? She's big too. And then here behind the fern is my Anthurium forgetii, who's actually grown a lot since I got her. She's in pond. I put her in pond shortly after I got her, and she really perked up. And she's got some brown tippings, but that was me as spring got closer, being a little lazier with the humidifier. But yeah, just look at the leaves. Can't wait for her to get big. I'm gonna figure out a way to get them more light though. I think I've got them close to the grow lights, but definitely the ones below next you'll see. And then I've got my Anthurium velinorum. Look at her, she's so pretty. She's perked up. Again, some browning, but I'm not worried about it. She's so pretty, she'll grow. And these two here, a lot of browning. So I feel like a little bit of, I didn't think they suffered any transplant because I transferred them into pond. But I think they may have, plus the humidity, and plus I didn't realize like the lack of light. You can see this guy here, like they're just not getting the light they need. So I think I gotta relocate them, even though they just look so pretty on that shelf. Or maybe I get another light. I don't know. You're gonna wanna know their names, right? Okay. This is where I got smart and I kept the names because they are, so this one is Dark Crystallinum and Crystal Hope. Pretty. And this is Dark Crystallinum and, nope, Magnificum and Dark Crystallinum. So, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get into anthuriums. Maybe it's the challenge of trying to grow them, but I think they're beautiful. And I think they do like the pond. There's a bit of a transition period of bringing them home and transferring them and yada yada. So let's see how they do over this summer and we'll make some decisions. And then over here is my variegated Maranta. Oh, I love this thing. Look, every leaf is different. Can you see the variegation? It's just beautiful. And actually, I don't know what happened to that leaf, but there's 3 here that are new. These 3 are new leaves since I brought her home. Yeah, 3 new leaves since I'm trying to work around them, since I brought her into my space. So that makes me happy. And finally in here is my Marble Queen pothos. She was put there originally because of mealybugs and she was being quarantined, but now she actually looks pretty there. I kind of like her on the bench and she's getting good light. She's got, I'm not seeing any more mealybugs, but I do keep a pretty careful eye. But like her variegation is stunning. Every leaf. Like look at the white, hey? Yeah, and then this leaf here has kind of caught my eye today. It's really pretty. So that one too. So yeah, that is my Marble Queen pothos. Pothos? Yeah, we'll go with that. And now I think that is it for my tour. So just a quick repan. And I think in the summer it's going to be quite a bit emptier in my jungle. And with you. All right, moving on. Okay, so that was my office. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff going outside. Some of those big plants, like I mentioned, I'm going to worry about acclimating them into the sun because there's not a lot of space on that deck that doesn't get brutal sun at some point in the day. So I'm going to start working on that this week. I think it's finally warm enough to take everybody outside. Pretty soon my office will look very bare, but that's okay. I can hopefully move some of the plants into more of a prime light spot, if that makes sense. But anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or thoughts or questions, please leave them in the comments below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will I will see you on the next and final video for this series, which is going to be the rest of my living room, dining room, and front window. So have a great week. We'll see you then. Bye.